Good evening, Miss America and all the ships at sea. This is the show. We are back with our special guest, the newest, hottest merengue band coming out of New York City. Ten cuidado, República Dominicana. Estamos aquí con the Star Team Band. Yeah. Good evening. Woo. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's shoot around the room, introduce yourselves, and let us know what you do in the band.
My name is Kiki La Asesina. I am vocalist and producer, also writer for the band.
Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I am the vocalist of the group.
Hi, my name is Ronnie. I am vocalist and one of the writers also.
I am Thomas La Conga de New York. I am the conga player and also international relations.
I am Aldemar Vargas. I am the bassist of the group, musical director, and also producer of the group.
Hello, good night. Niño Star, guirero y manager del grupo.
So now, who formed the group? Now, who should I'll just throw the questions out. Whoever wants to answer them, answer them. ¿Quién formó el grupo, the Star Team Band?
Well, Star Team Band actually comes from what we call Star Team Music, which is, well, pretty much all of us, we play with different bands together. And one day we just decided out of the blue to say, hey, you know what? We might want to do something for us. So we decided to all come together. Everybody has great talent and something to offer. So we just decided to just get together and rock on, pretty much.
Excellent. We got to do a few shout-outs. Shout-outs to my shop stewards, James Curran and Mike Donahue from the Yukon Depot and Charleston, respectively. Walter Mapes and Ralph Taz Fuentes is also in the chat room. Now, how come we have so many, like, integrantes? ¿Por qué tú tienes muchos integrantes en el grupo?
Man, the more the better.
Really?
The more the better.
You guys... Oh.
Everybody has something different to offer.
Okay. It's not written down, but I'm gonna. How is it en el mundo del merengue de ser una mujer? ¿Tú crees que es más fácil entrar al público o más difícil de ser una mujer cantando merengue?
Yo creo que es más difícil, no solo en el merengue, sino en todos los géneros. Okay. In the Spanish industry, I feel like it's more difficult being a woman. You know, to get out there and to actually make it. It's very difficult.
Have you worked in other?
I have. I was also in a group of all girls, 5 girls.
How did that work out? Did you ever go on the road together, like in a tour bus?
We got to go to North Carolina once.
Yeah, each city would have been one less woman. I could only imagine how that tour bus was. Jesus. Sorry. Sorry, I'm being honest. I went out on the road first with an 18-piece merengue band. We had a tour bus, and each city I wanted to just throw somebody else off the bus. And then when I
imagine being on a tour bus with like 20 men and being the only girl.
I could tell you if it was the other way around. But now I think that would annoy me more. It would.
Being with all women?
Oh yeah, all women. Because okay. I don't know if you know guys, but we do some disgusting things.
Yeah.
And I'm a very disciplined person where, like, my hotel room is, like, sacred to me. Like, I don't even get under the covers because I don't look at it. I get on top and sleep. And, you know, this way I don't have to do nothing. And you go into somebody's, you have to crawl over. You got to crawl over bags and socks, and you sit down, and they're like, have a beer, and you're sitting on the dude's underwear, and it's like, really? But let's get back to the music. Now, you've done a lot of other things in the music business. Now, when you say you're producing the band, is that musically or just financially or?
Musically. Financially, it's all of us.
Okay.
I produce alongside with Aldemar, and I also write. So, yeah, that comes from everything else that I've done before also in music.
Now, háblame de la producción. ¿Usted está grabando un disco entero or you doing like singles?
Well, for now we have been doing singles, but we are right now in the mix of a production.
Okay.
It's pretty much is a surprise production right now. We're actually doing something a little unique from what you normally see in merengue. So we don't want to spoil it right now. We want to get a nice big surprise for everyone, but definitely a lot of fused music, merengue with hip hop, R&B, merengue with rock, just a little bit of everything, you know, just to kind of darle de todo un poco al público, a todas las clases de público.
Okay, now, again, these are coming off the top of my head. As a lover of merengue, as a lover of certain things that you want to protect, how do you feel the reception is to when you fuse? Like, is it like the older folks? They're gonna say, "Oh, pero esa vaina no es merengue."
Yeah.
Oh, esa vaina. You know you're gonna get that.
Well, that's why we tried it. That's why what we're doing right now, we're trying to cater to everyone. Right now, we're doing very traditional merengue as well. So, you know, we're keeping it pretty much, you know, we're keeping it very global for everyone, you know. So, and I think, you know, a lot of the older folks have been receptive to a lot of the new stuff that has been coming out as well. So, you know, we have no fear as far as.
We have a phone call coming in. All right, let's hit it.
Hello?
Yes, good evening. This is a show with Pat Shannon, the Star Team Band. You are on the air. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Siri. I'm calling from New York City. I just wanted to say congratulations to Keisha Williams for winning the awards for Bum Rush and just the whole Bum Rush team and everybody that she worked with. And just, it was a pleasure working with her. It was just a pleasure. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you to her and congratulations, and she deserves it. That's
all right. Well, when Keisha Williams shows up, I will gladly let her know that. Thank you very much for the phone call. We appreciate that.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
How did I handle that? Good?
Very well, very well.
Awesome. Yeah.
Professional?
Saludos a Keisha por ahí.
Okay. ¿Dónde grabaste la música y la vaina del merengue? ¿Aquí o allá?
No, everything here.
So
Everything
you're
in house.
recording everything here.
Everything in house.
Y la música es un arreglo de quién?
Some produced by me, some produced by her, but we also collaborate on ideas. Everybody has. See, this project is something special because everybody with the experience that they have, todo el mundo contribuye con algo.
You do have a rich history. Like, you've been in so many. You've been in the merengue band. You look like a young man, but you've been in the merengue for a while. I remember, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I mean, you must have started when you were like 15 or 16 years old.
Yeah, I actually started playing merengue when I was about 11.
See? I can call it. Not only can I handle the phone calls, but I can. Now, here's one for you. Con el merengue, ya todo el mundo sabe que el merengue está en crisis en este momento. En sus opiniones, ¿por qué el merengue está sufriendo en el día de hoy?
Bueno, yo tengo que decir que una de las cosas por qué el merengue está sufriendo es por la escasez de talentos nuevos y también tiene que ver con el apoyo que se le está dando y el tratamiento al merengue en sí. No hay muchos relevos nuevos y como no hay muchos relevos nuevos, no hay muchos temas para traerle al DJ, para ellos poder difundirle eso al bailador, a la persona que va a la discoteca. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if they don't have material, they don't have anything to play. So it gets to a point that, you know, they just waiting 2 months, 3 months, waiting for one track for artists. Before it was so many different artists of merengue bringing out tracks every month, and they used to tell me, I speak to a lot of DJs on a daily basis, and they tell me before we used to get here every Tuesday and have 15 tracks ready for us to choose which one we like. Now we have to wait 3-4 months. So if somebody, you know, brings out a track and they hit me up every 3 days for the next 7 months, you promoting my track? Like, bro, can you bring something new? You
know? It also comes because, my opinion, record labels stop supporting merengue bands, and your radio station stop playing it.
Exactly.
I mean, that's straight up. That's real.
Yeah, that's a lot. That has
that's
a
real
lot
talk.
to do with it too.
Do you get invited to do things with track, and are we against doing things with track?
I'm sorry, I didn't follow.
You get invited to do activities with track, and are you like this? Because it always offended me. I'm like, well, I got 18 musicians, and you want me to come and do a song with track?
I mean, we don't take offense to working with track,
because we're a Star Team band, and the concept that we're selling is the band. We prefer to come out and do the work as with the band, but exposure, we understand, is very important in the industry, so we will not shy away from an opportunity.
Okay. ¿Qué actividades tú tienes en el futuro? Like, what do you got coming up?
This Friday we are at Villa Elba Lounge, located in
1710 University Avenue.
1710 University Avenue in the Bronx. It's going to be a major event. Nina, you have most of the information.
It's a 6th anniversary of Gloria Artistic Entertainment. We will be the merengue part of the night, and we will be also performing. The band will be used by Malafe, by Tulile, by El Poli, that is a local talent from here, Julio, and then we will be closing out the night, Star Team Band. So
Julio, he played
Julio
with. Hold up. He played with Sandro and
Yes,
Tito.
yeah, that's right.
Yes.
And now the girls are going, Diablo, ese viejo sabe.
Tú sabes
So
demasiado.
yeah, that's Friday. That's
Para que lo sepa, mi amor.
Tú no estás viejo, mi amor.
we have that going on Friday,
Now-
so it's gonna be a good show.
Who's your, like, ¿quién es la música de Star Team Band? ¿Quién es el más fuerte influencia? Like, who's your biggest influence when you, we'll start with you, when you sit down to do something, who's your biggest influence when you do it musically?
I can't point anybody out like this is the biggest influence I have. I'm influenced by a lot of little things, a lot of different people, a lot of the classics, los merengue clásicos de los 80, de los 90, y también como escucho hip hop, rock, pop, everything, a little bit of everything really. That's where I get.
So that goes for everybody. That's pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
I know
kinda
when I-
share the same background.
When I was gonna record anything, knew I was going into record, like when I was going into DR to record my last bachata thing in Bani, I stopped listening to bachata like 3 months before because I didn't want to sound like anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your musicians, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And bachata's bachata. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's. But now, this is the show with Pat Shannon and our special guest, the Star Team Band. You can give us a call at 914-969-6499 or 718-705-4959. You guys are going to perform a song, correct?
That's
Who
right.
wrote the song?
There's actually 2 songs of yours, right?
You're actually
Yes.
going to do a few, but I don't know which one. Cruise,
Yeah,
you
but
have that? I dropped the ball on that one.
The one that you guys have, she only wrote
I
one.
wrote
Oh, she only wrote
the
one.
one titled
Only
Abatida.
Mm-hmm.
That one is an original piece, and we're also doing a cover which people have loved. It's called Desde el Fondo de Mi Corazón. And which one is the other one?
Hands to
oh,
Myself,
Hands to
which is another cover.
so people can get a little taste of
Okay.
everything we do.
Now,
Yeah.
you wrote the song. Take me through your songwriting process. I love to ask this. Do the lyrics come first, and then you hit the arranger, or do you
It's
hear a
ne-
melody in your head?
It's never the same. It's always different. Sometimes the lyrics come first. Sometimes there's a melody first. Sometimes it's always different. It's never ever the same process. And different moments. It could be in the morning. It could be at nighttime. It could be when I'm sleeping. I have gotten up from my bed to record a voice note before I forget.
See, that's new school. In the old school, you used to go to bed with a pen and a piece of paper, and you'd wake up and go, wow, what a great idea. And you'd write it down in the dark, and you wake up the next day and go, what the hell did I write? Wow, the voice thing. Unbelievable. Well, this is the show with Pat Shannon and the Star Team Band. You guys ready to rock out a song or two for us?
Oh, yes.
We're going to run a quick commercial. We'll be right back with a special performance of the Star Team Band. Don't go anywhere.
The show is proud to present Decisiones, the new book by Robert J. Morgallo, with a look inside the legal battle between salsa music legends Willie Colon and Ruben Blades, and an Iraq war veteran caught in the middle, fighting for his honor and reputation. That's Decisiones, the true story of the true battle, a proud sponsor of the show. Look for it wherever books are sold Also, disponible en español. Decisiones from Robert J. Morgallo. Contact the show Facebook at Pat Shannon. Follow us on Twitter at Tu Maldito Gringo. And Instagram at the show in the Mix Radio. And you can also email 411theshow@gmail.com. And be sure to download the In the Mix Radio app. It's completely free and easy to use. Join us live Tuesday, January 31st at 7:30 p.m. on InTheMixRadio.com and Facebook Live for the show with Pat Shannon and C.E.O. Cruize with our special musical guest, the Kwame Binet Shakedown. And if that's not all, the Donnie Mendez Project will also be performing live. That's the show, Tuesday, January 31st at 7:30 p.m. with Pat Shannon and C.E.O. Cruize on InTheMixRadio.com and Facebook Live. In the mix.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for a special performance right here at In the Mix of the Star Team Band. Llévatelo.
Mi pana, ¿qué es lo que está pasando? Que la gente se está afectando porque talante voy echando. Hey, ¿qué es lo que está pasando, mi pana? ¿Qué es lo que está pasando? Que la gente se está afectando porque talante voy echando. Hey, yo no sé por qué tú te pones así. Si yo solamente vivo para mí, me doy cuenta que todo lo que yo hago tú lo quieres hacer, pero no te queda bien, bien, bien. Estás abatida, tú no tienes vida. ¿Será que me admira? Por la mata de envidia. Estás abatida, tú no tienes vida. ¿Será que me admira? Por la mata de envidia. Nadie te hace coro, coco, porque está con Ikiriki. Tú me quieres copiar el flow, pero tú no me llegas. Nadie te hace coro, coco, porque está con Ikiriki. Tú me quieres copiar el flow, pero tú no me llegas a mí. Niña, tú sí copias, tú no tienes vaina propia. Empezaste por el pelo y seguiste por la ropa, pero eso no tiene sentido, porque tú no sales conmigo. Pero tranquila, mi amor, que no te voy a dar sonido. Porque yo le meto duro en la música, porque voy subiendo como la espuma, porque sabe que cuando a mí me provocan se me prende el cerebro y tiro fuego por la boca. Oh, yeah. Estás abatida, tú no tienes vida. ¿Será que me admira? Por la mata de envidia. Estás abatida, tú no tienes vida. ¿Será que me admira? Por la mata de envidia. Nadie te hace coro, coco, porque está con Ikiriki. Tú me quieres copiar el flow, pero tú no me llegas. Nadie te hace coro, coco, porque está con Ikiriki. Tú me quieres copiar el flow, pero tú no me llegas a mí. O sea, no entiendo con este derrame de sabor. Dale, mambo. Me gusta. Star Team Band. Atención, niño, haciendo el paso del mofongo. Ay, ay. Asesina. Estás abatida, tú no tienes vida. ¿Será que me admira? Por la mata de envidia. Estás abatida, tú no tienes vida. ¿Será que me admira? Por la mata de envidia. Sabroso. Star TV.
Can't keep my hands to myself. No matter how hard I'm trying to, I want you all to myself. You're metaphorical gin and juice, so come on, give me a taste of what it's like to be next to you. I won't let one drop go to waste. You're metaphorical gin and juice. Oh, all of the times in the outbursts keep making love to each other, and I'm trying. All of the times in the outbursts keep making love to each other, and I'm trying. Can't keep my hands to myself. My hands to myself. Can't keep my hands to myself. My hands to myself. The doctors say you're no good, but people say what they wanna say, and you should know if I could, I'd preview in every single day. Mis pensamientos están solo en tocar y sentir tu piel. No me importa el que dirán, solamente te quiero tener. Oh, all of the times in the outbursts keep making love to each other, and I'm trying. All of the times in the outbursts keep making love to each other, and I'm trying. Can't keep my hands to myself. My hands to myself. I can't keep my hands to myself. My hands to myself. Can't keep my hands to myself. I want it all. My hands to myself. I can't keep my hands to myself. My hands to myself. Dale, mambo. Start team band. This is the incredible Miss Amazing. My hands to myself. I can't keep my hands to myself. My hands to myself. Can't keep my hands to myself. I want it all. My hands to myself. I can't keep my hands to myself. My hands to myself. Devuélveme ese mambo ya. Uf. Star Team Band.
Clive, damas y caballeros, eso que se llama merengue. For all my white friends, that's merengue. That's the stuff that I got into. I was doing it for a good long time. Before we close the show with another performance from the Star Team Band, give us the contact information. Once again, please, everybody, go out, support the band, look for their material, check them out on YouTube and all that stuff. Give us all the info.
Absolutely. For you can contact Hector Barrientos, Nino Star, which is 646-305-2504. And for those who want the band on an international level, you can contact Thomas Cespedes, and his number is 347-993-0224.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to close with some shout-outs. Carissa Torres, Zet, Danny Hollahan, Mike Donahue, Walter Mapes, everybody. Keep checking it out. We're going to close the show tonight with another performance from the Star Team Band. We'll see you next week with Kwame Benet, Shakedown, and the Donnie Mendez Project. Diablo. This is the show with Pat Shannon. Mr. Cruize, have a good night. We'll see you all next week. Peace.
Star Team Band.
Cada vez que te he visto llegar, al ver que no te ibas a quedar, decidido dije nunca más, nuevamente estúpido probé de ese dulce amargo cuando sé lo que siento cuando tú te vas. Tú, en tus manos está mi corazón, lo dejas caer sin compasión, miras con desprecio tanto amor, y creo que bastante soporté. Acabe esta locura de una vez, no vuelvas nunca más a mí. Una vez más, aquí, curando las heridas de ese amor, me quedaré aquí, llorando nuevamente ese dolor. Ahora tengo que aprender lo que es vivir si no estás. Tú, cada vez que te he visto llegar, no pensé que te ibas a marchar, pero nunca te quedaste aquí. Y desde el fondo de mi corazón, antes que pierda la razón, no vuelvas nunca más a mí. Se nota la diferencia. Star Team Band. Atención niño. Sweet, 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 sweet. Mundial. Una vez más, aquí, curando las heridas de ese amor, me quedaré aquí, llorando nuevamente ese dolor. Ahora tengo que aprender lo que es vivir si no estás. Y si me preguntaras si mi amor sigue siendo tuyo, sé que yo nuevamente te diré que sí. Y desde el fondo de mi corazón, antes que pierda la razón, no vuelvas nunca más a mí. Antes que pierda la razón, no vuelvas nunca más a mí. ¿Qué? ¿Tú quieres más swing?
Inthemixxradio, in the mix worldwide.